For a long time, the Audi Q3 lived in the shadow of its bigger siblings. It carried the Audi badge, but many buyers treated it as a temporary solution, something you buy before upgrading to a Q5 or Q7. With the 2026 Audi Q3, that thinking no longer applies. Audi has repositioned this vehicle completely, turning it into a compact luxury SUV that stands on its own merits, not just its logo. The 2026 model year marks a full generational update. Audi simplified the lineup and focused on delivering one well-equipped configuration rather than spreading features across confusing trim levels. In the United States, the Q3 is offered primarily as the Q3 S-Line Quattro. Pricing starts at roughly $43,000 to $44,000, and with destination fees included, buyers are realistically looking at just under $45,000 before options. This places the Q3 directly against premium competitors rather than mainstream crossovers, and Audi clearly expects buyers to evaluate it on quality, technology, and refinement rather than price alone. Under the hood, every 2026 Audi Q3 uses a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine. Output is rated at approximately 255 horsepower and around 273 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired with a 7-speed S-tronic dual-clutch automatic transmission and Audi's Quattro all-wheel drive system, which is standard rather than optional. Power delivery is smooth and linear, and torque arrives early in the rev range, which means the Q3 feels responsive even at low speeds. In real-world driving, this setup allows the vehicle to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 5.5 seconds, which is quick for a compact luxury SUV. What matters more than raw acceleration numbers is how the Q3 behaves during everyday driving. Throttle response is predictable, the transmission shifts cleanly without hesitation, and the engine remains relatively quiet unless pushed hard. Audi avoided artificial exhaust noise or overly aggressive tuning, choosing instead to emphasize refinement. This makes the Q3 particularly well suited for commuting, highway travel, and long-distance driving. Ride quality is one of the Q3's strongest points. Audi retuned the suspension for this generation to improve comfort without sacrificing control. The vehicle absorbs bumps and rough road surfaces confidently, especially on broken urban pavement. At the same time, body roll is well managed, and the Q3 feels stable and planted at higher speeds. Steering is electrically assisted but well-weighted, offering good feedback without feeling heavy or numb. For drivers who want a calm, composed driving experience rather than a sporty one, the Q3 delivers exactly that. Dimensionally, the 2026 Q3 has grown compared to the previous generation. The overall length now measures just over 176 inches, with a wheelbase of approximately 105 inches. Width comes in at around 73 inches, and height is roughly 63 inches. These proportions give the Q3 a more substantial stance on the road and directly benefit interior space. The increased wheelbase improves rear seat legroom, making the Q3 more comfortable for adult passengers rather than just children. Cargo capacity is practical for the segment. With the rear seats in place, the Q3 offers enough space for groceries, backpacks, or a small stroller. When the rear seats are folded flat, cargo volume expands significantly, allowing the Q3 to handle larger items such as suitcases, furniture boxes, or sports equipment. This makes the vehicle suitable for small families or active lifestyles, not just urban commuting. Step inside the cabin, and the Q3 immediately feels more advanced than the previous model. Audi has fully embraced digital controls, but without removing usability. The center of the dashboard is dominated by a large 12.8-inch touchscreen that controls navigation, media, climate settings, and vehicle functions. In front of the driver is an 11.9-inch fully digital instrument cluster that replaces analog gauges entirely. Both displays are crisp, high resolution, and easy to read in both daylight and nighttime conditions. The infotainment system is based on an Android automotive platform. This allows for fast response times, intuitive menu layouts, and natural voice recognition. Drivers can interact with the system using normal spoken language instead of rigid commands. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, eliminating the need for physical cables. A wireless charging pad is integrated into the center console, and multiple USB-C ports are placed throughout the cabin for passenger convenience. Audio quality is another area where Audi invested heavily. An optional premium sound system provides clear highs, strong mids, and controlled bass, making long drives more enjoyable. Ambient interior lighting with multiple color options adds to the premium atmosphere at night, subtly highlighting design lines rather than overwhelming the cabin. Material quality throughout the interior is consistent with Audi's reputation. Soft touch surfaces cover the dashboard and door panels, while metallic accents and textured trim add visual interest. Switchgear feels solid and precise, reinforcing the sense that the Q3 is built to last. Front seats are power adjustable and heated, offering strong support for long trips. Rear seats are well contoured and positioned to provide reasonable comfort for adult passengers. Safety technology in the 2026 Audi Q3 is comprehensive. Standard features include forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and blind spot monitoring. Adaptive cruise control allows the vehicle to maintain distance from traffic ahead, reducing fatigue during highway driving. Rear cross-traffic alert helps when reversing out of parking spaces, particularly in crowded areas. Optional systems include a surround view camera, automated parking assistance, and memory functions for reversing maneuvers. Fuel efficiency is respectable considering the vehicle's power output and standard all-wheel drive. While final EPA ratings vary by market, the Q3 typically achieves fuel economy in the mid-20s miles per gallon in combined driving. Highway efficiency is slightly higher, making the Q3 suitable for longer trips without excessive fuel stops. The fuel tank holds roughly 16 gallons, providing a practical driving range. Ownership considerations are important for buyers in this segment. The Q3 comes with a 4-year or 50,000-mile limited warranty, which is standard for luxury brands. Audi also includes scheduled maintenance coverage during the early ownership period in many markets, helping to reduce upfront service costs. Insurance costs are moderate for a luxury SUV of this size, and resale value remains competitive due to Audi's strong brand recognition. Exterior styling reflects Audi's current design language. The front end features a wider grille and slimmer LED headlights that give the Q3 a more modern appearance. The rear adopts a cleaner look with horizontal lighting elements that visually widen the vehicle. Wheel options range from 18-inch to 20-inch alloys, allowing buyers to choose between comfort-oriented or sportier setups. Appearance packages such as dark exterior trim and contrast accents provide customization without being excessive. Practical details round out the package. The Q3 offers a towing capacity of approximately 1,500 pounds, which is sufficient for small trailers or recreational equipment. Improved sound insulation reduces wind and road noise, making the cabin noticeably quieter at highway speeds. Storage compartments throughout the interior are thoughtfully placed, making daily use more convenient. When viewed as a complete vehicle, the 2026 Audi Q3 succeeds because it avoids extremes. It is not the fastest, the cheapest, or the flashiest compact luxury SUV. Instead, it focuses on balance. It delivers strong performance without sacrificing comfort, advanced technology without unnecessary complexity, and premium quality without excessive size or cost. For buyers considering a compact luxury SUV in 2026, the Audi Q3 offers a compelling combination of performance, comfort, technology, and everyday usability. It no longer feels like an entry-level product. It feels like a deliberate, well-engineered vehicle designed for people who want a refined driving experience in a manageable, efficient package.